Hold up, guys, hold up. Do not scroll. Look at me, guys, look at me, look at my face. That is a man who just got violently defeated by a piece of foam rubber. I tried to do an intense home workout in my room, and within 5 seconds, the floor won. Look at this face plant. Look at that face plant. Absolute destruction. But look at me 10 seconds before that. Look at the confidence. Walking into the room like I'm the notorious Conor McGregor. Shadowboxing the air, thinking I'm a certified weapon. I told myself, it's just a room and a mat. I'm about to conquer this shit, physical shit, boy. But was I wrong? Challenge number one, jumping squats. Man, first of all, who thought about this, man? Who thought about this? Who sat down and said, hey, let's take a regular squat, which already sucks, and add gravity to it? Look at that jump, man. Look at that jump. At the first, the elevation was decent, but now look at that. Shut up for a second, man. Shut up for a second, man. That was what I was saying to myself, man, because my thighs were currently on fire. And my quads, they literally sent an SOS signal to my brain like, sir, if you jump one more time, we are disconnecting from the kneecaps. My build quality is completely compromised, man. Look at my legs shaking. I'm vibrating like a faulty washing machine on the cycle, man. But we have beef, my friend. We have beef. We have beef with whoever thought about this jumping squat shit, man. Jumping squat shit. My legs are officially cooked, man. Cooked. Cooked like a beef steak. Look at that slide, bro. Look at that slide. But I had to slide back into the frame because my dignity had left the room. Left the room. Next, upper body strength. The classic push up. Watch the form. And I dropped down. And I can't get up. I can't get up. Gravity is cheating. Gravity is pushing down harder than it was 5 seconds ago. My triceps have officially left the building. They've officially left the jet. They went on a strike. I'm no longer doing push ups. I'm just aggressively hugging the floor. But y'all know me, Kingin. I don't give up without a fight. I tried, I tried to add some flair, I tried sitting up with my hand, pump some blood into that hands. But all of that, no use. No use. But yeah, I'll come back stronger. Like they always say, Like they always say after failing, I'll come back stronger, man. I'll come back stronger for sure. For sure. Moving into the plank now. So I said, fine. If I can't push up, I'll just hold the plank. Look at me trying to lock it in. Look at my elbows tucked deep into the mat, and boom. I started shaking again. I started shaking. Failed again. My stomach started doing the Macarena dance. Oh, Macarena, Macarena. My core is completely disintegrated. Yeah, I got that word from ChatGPT. But hey, I had the form right? Look at that. Look at my form. The plank form, all good. The problem was with my strength, not my form. So I need to up my strength now. Like I said before, I'll come back again stronger. And I'll not shake. Foo, man, foo. That is hard, man. That is hard. Really, really hard. Plank is hard. I don't know how the dogs do it, man. I don't know how they do it. Seriously, I don't know how they do it. The dogs doing the plank for hours, days. They're literally staying like that. But now we are doing the cardio, my brother. We are doing the cardio. Mountain running. But I had to fix my shirt. Otherwise, y'all would see some shit that you wouldn't want to. But anyways, I'm running. I'm running, I'm running. But the neighbors think that there is an earthquake in one room, but no. That was me, look at that strength. Pushing into the mat. My leg strength, man. Look at my calf, man. Look at my calf. Ooh, shit, man. That's some crazy calves right there. But sadly, no. It was just my calf, my calves screaming for my life. Nope. They were saying nope, I can't do it. And also my lungs, they were entering into a union strike. I'm currently breathing through my ears. While doing that, I was currently breathing through my ears, man. My mouth was done, my nose was done. Look at that, man. Look at that. Sad, sad, bro. That is just sad. Time out, bro. I had to grab my emergency supply. An influencer drinks liquid grass mid workout, but a real man drinks flat soda to survive. You know, I needed that extra sugar rush, bro. And then I flip over to do a basic sit up, just a regular everyday sit up. Look at me lying there. But as soon as I started, my brain was telling my body, give up, bro, give up. But my mind, as strong, was telling my body to get up. But still, my body was responding, no. And then I switched to upward planking, man. Look at that posture, that form. Who am I kidding, bro? I look like a broken bridge. My hips are sagging like an old mattress. I'm starting to see the matrix, man. I don't know what that is, but that was what ChatGPT wrote for me. So thank you, ChatGPT. But that was me rethinking my choices. Then I tried to do a basic stretch, touch my toes. But look at my hands reaching. Look at that distance, man. Look at that distance. My hamstrings, they felt like they were made out of, what do you call now? Like those dried up wood and old rubber bands. I don't know why am I so stiff, man. Why am I so stiff? I'm not that old yet, bro. I'm not that old. And then I tried to do that side by side method. But, whoo, listen to me, man. I felt something just, literally cut off from below my knees, below my knees. I could feel the electricity running through my lower back and down my hamstrings. I didn't even know I had nerves in that specific area. I'm officially now apologizing to every single person I've ever insulted in my life, because this pain is karma. This pain is karma. And then the last round, high knees. We start strong and we finish strong. Look at my elevation. But my knees aren't actually high, man. Actually high. What happened? My calf and my knees, they just snapped, man. They just snapped. Man, down in room 1. 8 minutes and 25 seconds of absolute humiliation. But anyways, y'all know what to do. Until my next video, stay real, stay locked. And yeah, subscribe to Kingin, guys. Kingin. Bye, guys. Bye. Boom.